I grew up on a ranch in Reading, and I played a lot of sports growing up. I played just tennis in high school, and I played tennis in college as well. I went to college at Abilene Christian University in Abilene, Texas, middle of nowhere. Yeah, I went on a tennis scholarship, so I was able to play tennis, get my school paid for, and it was a good experience. Cycling's a whole new thing. The endurance sports is a new difficulty, new challenge, but I think once you grow up playing sports and you have that hard work ethic and you know what it takes to dedicate yourself and to take it to that level, I think once you have that drive, you can really push yourself in any sport. You know, being in an endurance sport, you know, maybe having certain abilities helps, but also just that drive to really get out there, get on your bike, and to work hard. And you know, it's often a story in women's cycling to take a pretty a pretty quick rise because of it's a relatively smaller sport, so there's lots of opportunities for females out there. I didn't know it until I started running after I graduated, and I was running a lot and doing pretty well in long distance running races. And I'm not built as a runner, so I was like, man, I like this running thing, and my knees started hurting and breaking down. All the tennis was catching up to me, so I got on a bike for therapeutic reasons, and then thought I might as well do a triathlon. I think that's something I'm naturally gifted at, is having that mental capability, but I do think it's something you can definitely train. I've always been a little bit of a nerd and an overachiever, so I have this drive that's that not always, you know, everyone has, but it's definitely something you can learn. I think that was one of my strong suits in tennis, was I had to try to really work on my mental game because my technique and skill weren't quite there. I needed to really work on my focus and how to outlast my opponents, so that helped me carrying over into cycling as well. I think, you know, in life, you know, it's definitely that challenge and seeing how far you can take something, and I expect the best out of myself, and I'd like to see how far I can take the cycling, just as you would in school or anything like that. It's just dedication. It's kind of up for a challenge, and it's fun. It's something that I can do on the bike is suffer pretty well, good thing or bad. It hurts. It's not easy. If it's easy, you're probably doing it wrong. No, but it's hard. Getting geared up, I just know, being on a team like Team Tibco, it's a very strong team. A lot of women I respect, and I trust. And so, you know, by putting myself on the line, going out there and suffering for my teammates, I know that at the end of the day, we're hopefully going to win the bike race, and I trust in them that they will deliver. So whether we're going for a break or a sprint or a time trial, you know, suffering for each other also leads to the best result at the end for the team. The best advice is to do something you enjoy doing, you know, but then also keep the drive and keep your focus. And what I always did is, you know, I enjoyed playing tennis, and I got to, you know, get a college education and play a sport that I really enjoyed doing. And it's not good every day, you know, you're going to have ups and downs, but you kind of keep this one ultimate goal, and then also you have little goals along your way. I call them like my little milestones, and sometimes I feel better when I accomplish those little milestones than when I accomplish the big one later on, because I kind of track my progress that way. And if it was, you know, making the soccer team, or, you know, going and playing NCAA sports, or, you know, going to the Olympics, right, or you know, it's all about these little goals along the way, these little personal challenges, and knowing that, you know, you're building your character, you're building yourself for life later on, and job in the workforce, and you have that dedication and that drive, and that's not something that's ever going to leave you.